Welcome, dear viewers. I'm Selma Nassib. We are at the African Startup Center in Algiers, running from the 6th to the 8th of December under the theme Raising African Champions. Join me today, Mr. Genera Chofel, CEO of Novicom from Prague. Welcome, Nidro.
Welcome. I'm pleasure to be with you.
Thank you so much. So moving on to the first question, Mr. Yendra.
Sure.
What brings you here at the African Startup Center today?
Okay, we bring here, let's say, some ideas, yes, how we can, let's say, find out some talents here,
Yes.
and how maybe we can help these talents to grow up and maybe adopt their ideas to some global market. Okay.
And from your experience in ICT and business development, where do you see the most urgent technology needs for African startups today?
Okay, there are many clever people here, and then they have their original ideas. I think their ideas should be developed, and I hope they will find out some money from the investor. They will grow up, but most of them don't think that maybe their original idea will be stolen from somebody. Because I came from the cybersecurity area, I see the underestimation of many ideas according to cybersecurity.
Okay, and many founders say infrastructure and reliable connectivity are a bottleneck. What practical stance can accelerate investment at scale?
I think yes, that's true. The Africa, let's say, there are many developed regions. For example, now we are at Algiers, which is a really nice city. Infrastructure works, but outside of the city, and I mean at most of the African countries, there is some lack of the infrastructure. And of course, the Africa is huge. Yes,
it is.
So I think maybe it will be good if there will be possibility to adopt really quickly some new coming technology, like let's say global satellite systems, which can bring the internet to every piece.
Yes, and as startups scale cyber risk now, what basic cybersecurity measures should every African startup adopt from day one? Okay,
I think there should just start with one really simple thing. Just start think it's possible that somebody can't steal my idea. So to start, let's say, be safe on the internet, yes. And later on, if their thinking will be like this, so they care about this, they can adopt some simple, let's say, technology on their client, use the safe internet connection, and finally they can adopt some advanced technologies, depending how big the company is, in which stage. So finally, they need adopt the idea that they will never be able to make the complete security, cybersecurity by themselves. So start to look for the shared cybersecurity and cooperate with some cybersecurity providers.
So safety first.
Yes.
And how important are local supply and service providers for tech growth, and how can governments help them with?
To be honest, it's for me. I am not here every day. Yes. I am only time to time go to Algeria or some African countries. So I cannot say at all from the Africa perspective, but I think it's a really big approach for the government to make, let's say, nice playground for the startups, and maybe to prepare for them some accelerators where some predefined set of the services, shared services, could really help to these startup companies. Yes.
Where should founders for technical talent and what role can training hubs, universities and diaspora play?
Okay, I think the natural place for this is
Yes.
at universities. I think it's really good if the universities could be connected also to some other regions.
Yes.
And this is not only the European and US. I think that they are a big and really the big, let's say, samples there could find at, for example, Southeast Asia region.
Yes.
So go to the, let's say, other universities, go back, and to be open for young people, even
Yes.
younger than university students, because there define some, let's say, demand, yes?
Mr. Cheval, this conference is about raising champions once
Yes.
again, who scale continent-wide. Tell me, what operational or legal pitfalls do you see when a startup expands regionally?
Okay, I think the problem for the startup who would
Yes.
like to go, let's say, international, it doesn't matter if it's Africa or maybe to other continents, is
Yes.
that they have usually lack of resources, yes? Of course, some of them are happy and they receive rising the capital at let's say, few rounds, and
Okay.
they have money enough. In these cases,
Yes.
the problem is that many countries have different legislative. So I think their need really, and government their support with some consulting at area of let's say, some accounting rules, legislative, and to have chance to adopt really fast the conditions of other markets.
Mr. Cheval, many tech founders chase VS models. Are these alternative revenue or funding routes better suited to African markets, in your opinion?
I think the traditional way which you mentioned
Yes.
are really well working around the world. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's no reason to miss it. Yes.
doubt.
But
Yeah.
I think, for example, we are, let's say, private group of the companies who are loving to go to the regions and try to speak on conferences like this,
Yes.
directly with the let's say, with the technical and clever people. And from this, maybe the way will be to go to conferences like this and
Yes.
directly speak with not only with the classical investor, but with the technology companies who can adopt their ideas and products to their current, let's say, ecosystems of the sailing and.
Okay. Once again, what model of public-private collaboration have you seen work well? And, for example, in digital public services or smart city projects?
Okay. Again, I couldn't say how it works here in Africa in detail. I'm not
Yes.
expert at Africa, yes.
Okay.
So I
But
came.
in Europe?
Yes, but in Europe we
Yes.
see that government are trying at some countries and most countries to support, for example, area of the shared services. Yes,
Okay.
so there can support to give some public support to create some new services, for example, at data centers. And I think, for example, here at Algeria. It should be nice if the government will really open some provide
Yes.
because here is the one from the cheapest electricity. Yes.
Yes.
So why don't operate, let's
Yes.
say, public, free of charge AI-based data centers here? And
Yes.
it should give the great advantage for local AI companies.
Great. And if you had 30 seconds with an ambitious founder at this conference, what are the 3 words or a single piece of advice you would give?
Okay.
Yes.
If it's happen, yes. So I really recommend
Yes.
don't expect fast results.
Yes.
To be patient, because many
It
young
comes gradually.
yes
Yeah.
yes many young people would like to have everything really fast, but
So
the
patience
business,
is key.
Patience is key.
And one quick takeaway, what will Novicom, your company, do after this conference to support African partners and startups?
Okay. The first of things we would like to make a local presence, yes.
Yes.
To let's say try to put our products to not only Algerian but to the African market. But we will use also this network for looking for the talents for some, let's say, technology which should be successfully connected to our core technology, and maybe to adopt it to our, let's say, other markets.
Thank you, Yedra Cheval. Very practical and clear. We will follow how partnerships formed here help startups scale. That was Yindra Cheval, CEO of Novicam. Salman Nassib, stay with Al24 News for more details. Thank you for watching and take care.